A brief history of Unitarian Universalist Congregation of Fullerton Social Action Committee's campaign for reproductive justice. The summer of 2021 brought news of frightening legislation from the state of Texas. Abortion would no longer be available for those seeking this medical intervention. Clinics would close and people would suffer. Congregants at the Unitarian Universalist Congregation in Fullerton helped to organize and participate in a local march to oppose this legislation, collaborating with other groups supporting reproductive choice. We marched from the North County Courthouse to downtown Fullerton with chants of "Who sent us? Ruth sent us," echoing through the streets. Soon after, we participated in a rally sponsored by Planned Parenthood of Orange and San Bernardino counties, and our minister at the time, Reverend Jason Cook, was among the speakers, along with Representative Katie Porter. Within hours, about a quarter of UUC congregants took to the streets to oppose this legislation, and we vowed to find some way to make a difference. After participating in UUA's webinars on reproductive justice, our Social Action Committee agreed to raise funds for Planned Parenthood in order to support women traveling from states where abortion services were banned to come to California for their procedure. We set a goal to raise $10,000. Among the activities we did was to host small monthly fundraisers, lunches, and bake sales, with every penny raised going to support our campaign for reproductive justice. Congregants volunteered to bring food for these events, which typically brought in $400 to $700. Our piggy bank, named Justice, sat at the back of the sanctuary each week to collect small change from congregants to add to our fundraising campaign. In the fall of 2022, we UU'd the vote, supporting ballot proposition number 1, codifying abortion as a right in our state constitution, and we continued with our monthly small fundraisers. We supported Planned Parenthood, including attending and volunteering at their events like our Pride Festival in Santa Ana. In March 2024, the Unitarian Universalist Congregation of Fullerton presented 2 original plays for the community with the theme of reproductive justice, and with all proceeds going to our local Planned Parenthood. The plays were written by 2 talented congregants, Christina Garner and Chance Vernon, and with a central theme of women's reactions to learning that they are, or not, going to bear a child. The first play, by Mrs. Garner, Annunciation, is of a serious tone and provides vignettes of women receiving results from a pregnancy test at a free clinic in the 1980s, including stories of women who wanted to continue their pregnancies, teenage girls having to decide whether or not to have an abortion, individuals seeking birth control, and even a strong pro-life advocate insisting upon having an abortion when she was faced with an unwanted pregnancy. The second play, authored by Ms. Vernon, Ladies' Night at Pippi's Place, is an irreverent comedy and invites a host of female archetypes to weigh in on the Annunciation. The play opens with the Virgin Mary being approached by the angel Gabriel to announce that she would have a child, the Son of God. Mary is whisked away by an Indian goddess to the underworld to Pippi's Place, where she is advised by the likes of Sylvia Plath, June Cleaver, and RBG on the meaning of motherhood. The play ends with a food fight, with the cast all yelling, "Smash the patriarchy!" Even God made an appearance. And musical performances rounded out the evening. Our congregation ended up exceeding our goal of raising $10,000 to nearly $20,000. Planned Parenthood used $10,000 of that money for a matching grant. Our efforts were published in UU World online in the fall of 2024. The hope of the Social Action Committee at UUCF is that our efforts can be duplicated by other congregations to help more people who are in need of reproductive care, including abortion. We know that our efforts are small in comparison to the need, but that the effect of our donations have helped to make a world of difference to those who have benefited from our fundraising in a truly life-changing and profound way.